Welcome back, gang. Georgia, round two. This time we've got a boomstick with us. We are on our way down here, gonna set up for some rifle hunting. The season opened Saturday. Today's Wednesday. I'm gonna be down about 4 days. But I'm also doing something a little bit different. I've got what have I got? I think I've got 4 traps, all my baits, lures, everything that I need, and I'm going to put a little steel in the ground while we're down here and let them hunt for the nights that we're here and see if I can knock some of these coyotes down. We have got a tremendous coyote population down here. So, on our way back down, don't have much of an idea yet of how I'm going to try to hunt this and trap it at the same time. It's going to be a little bit interesting, and then we've also got one of our buddies coming in Saturday. He's going to be here Friday night, go hunt with us Saturday. So we're going to get it figured out, get a little steel in the ground this afternoon, let them hunt the nights. Not really sure. We'll have to get down here and get a camp set up, do a little scouting, and we'll get it figured out. But we're going to get on down the road, and we'll pick y'all up when we get up a tree, wherever that might be, this afternoon. First morning out with a gun. We had a cold front come through. It is actually about 40 degrees. Really good morning weather-wise. I'm over here. It's the front side of the property. It's the same tree where I killed the 8-point last year. But I brought a 2-person ladder stand over here and set it up. It's actually only got 2 ladder sections. I probably ain't more than about 9 feet off the ground. But this is a really good spot. And on the other side of the road, there's a lot of white oaks over there. So I don't know if they've got acorns, if they've made. But it's October 22nd, 23rd, something like that, I think. And the bucks ought to be starting to cruise a little bit. So we're going to settle on in here and see what happens the rest of the morning. And then we'll have to move and go somewhere else this evening. Just cannot sit here in the evening. That sun goes down right, it'll be shining right back in our face. So let's cross our fingers and see what happens here this morning. Still around up there to the right. little different this evening. I'm down in one of our creek bottoms, and I've got just a few white oak trees right here, and there's one right here. It's got a few acorns under it. And there's a rub right back up here as I step out of the clear cut, and then there's a scrape down here, and then there's another scrape over here on the ridge, and this is, we've got the creek, it comes down right here in front of us, and then there's just a gully that comes in from the other side and comes across. It's kind of flat over here to my left just a little bit. It's still thick now that I'm up in the tree. I can see a little bit, can't see a long ways. But we're going to settle in here and see if anything comes in on these acorns this evening. There's some really good trails through here, but I think the trails are more pigs than deer. The other thing that I'm really surprised about is the lack of water. It has been dry, it's not rained a lot, but these creeks are just about dried up. I'm gonna see if I can get cooled off. Had me carry all this stuff in here and get up a tree. I'm absolutely burning up. So let's cross our fingers. See if we can make something happen in here. So we're back in this clear cut where we were yesterday morning. Deer coming by.
That
Yes, sir. Set up to do the interview. Barely enough light for the camera. I don't even know. He was right there. been about 2 hours since we shot that buck. Whiz up right there. I'm just leaving everything up there. He's only standing like 20 yards right here, just on the other side of the slash pile. So I'm gonna go over here, see if we can find any blood, and go see if we can get him tracked up. I don't think he went far. It looked like a pretty good hit. So let's ease over here and see what we can find. Well, good sign starting out. Yep. Man, I am concerned that he is gone across the road though. Let's get over through here and see what else we can find. There's more blood right there. He's come right down through here. There's a speck right there. Oh me. I hope he's right over here in this brush pile. I got blood right out there too. Let's go see what we can find. We got blood right down in there, right there. And right there he lays. Right there he lays. He didn't go hardly nowhere. As he lay. What do we got here? Alrighty. Old 270 did the trick again. Heck yeah. Younger deer. Alright. Oh. Shoot ya. 8-point. Alright. Well, he will be easy, because the other thing is right up there in the truck. Take him right over here to the road. Alright. Work to do. Alright. First buck of the 25 season. And I'll take him. Georgia 8-point. Like I said, I'd turned the camera on ready to do the interview and heard him coming. He was dogging a little old doe come through there. And wound up, got the shot on him. It wasn't more than about 25, 30 yards. It's still almost dark, could barely see. And shucks, real good hit. He didn't go but about 30 yards. So we've got him dressed up, a little bark in his antlers right there, and ready to head to the processor. So we're gonna go get this buck in the cooler, come back, and make a plan and see what we can get into this evening. So stick around. It's gonna get interesting. New spot. I set this ladder stand down here last week when we were bow hunting. It's on the edge of the clear cut. I'm looking west, the sun will come up behind us. And the more I sit here, the better I like it. There's a spot right down here that I don't think the timber company green killed and then replanted. can see 400 yards to the other edge over there. It's probably a good 200 to the road that comes into the camp. The thing that's kind of silly, it ain't more than 150 yards to the camper right there. So I sat right here in the climber, back up there about 20 yards, a little further than that. Last year with a bow, and I seen several deer out in here, but it was still green. The timber company's green killed it, so everything's dead out there. They replanted it. But this little patch right down here, there's several tracks. There's a lot of sign out in here. We've got the hayfield behind us. Now where I normally bow hunt is about 100, maybe 100 yards right there on the corner. So I'm just up and over on that edge a little bit. So let's settle in here, see if anything comes across this clear cut this morning, but this looks like this could be a good spot. Well, it has been a completely uneventful morning here. But every other stand on the property has shot. So people are starting to move around recovering deer, so I'm going to go ahead and get down and give them a hand. And like I said, this is an interesting spot. Just didn't see nothing this morning, but I've already got some ideas for some future things. So we're going to get down, help them recover some deer, and then come up with a plan for this evening. Well, we're down to the last evening of this little trip. So I'm finishing out where I started. I'm in a tripod stand in that road bed. Road this way, road that way. Just see if anything comes through here this evening. Seen one little doe in here last time we were in here, but virtually all of the club membership is here, and one of the other guys has been hunting back here. He's seen a couple of deer. The front side is red hot, absolutely red hot. Anybody that sits in that stand is seeing deer numbering in the teens. So it's been interesting. So I'm going to sit here this evening. I'll probably get up and come back in here in the morning, and then we'll break everything down, go home for about a week and a half, and then we'll come on back. And when we come back, I'll be basically getting everything prepped up, scouted up. Getting ready for the kids to be down here, Gracie and Jillian. Got some good ideas, places for them. So we're going to settle on in. See if anything comes through here this evening. This morning was an absolute bust on the front side. Or not the front side, but over there where I was at. Not that far from camp. And that side has got a lot of potential. Just getting things figured out.
not been a completely uneventful trip. It's been interesting. So we'll settle in here, see if anything comes through this afternoon. It's the last morning of this trip, and I'm in a new spot. Another roadbed, another tripod, but I'm further to the east on the property. It's further to the west, excuse me. And had one of the other boys hunted this the other day, but this kind of her oldest daughter. She hunted here last year, and she took a couple and saw a bunch. But there's a major weather change coming in. It's cloudy this morning. It's about 10 degrees warmer than it has been. So I'm hoping they've got rain and then getting cold in the forecast. Get strangled. And so I'm hoping that gets them up on their feet. We're going to see. I'm still really, I'm kind of looking for that velvet cow horn spike that I think is an antler doe. That's what I'm looking for. So let's settle in here. We'll see if something comes through here this morning. Last morning of this trip. Fingers crossed.
Well, we're going to wrap this one up. Successful trip. We got some meat in the freezer and had a lot of fun. The last couple of days, activity kind of dropped off, but honestly, I think that may just be with pressure because it's the first time since I've had this property leased that all of the members have been here at the same time. Now, I ain't even got my family down here, but they're coming back with me in a couple of weeks. We'll get down here, have the kids, and give them a chance to hunt. So I'm on my way back to the house, going to get packed up, give the girls a little range time, and then we'll get on down here and hopefully they can have some fun and get them a deer too. So we're wrapping this one up. Like always, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Smash that like button for us, and by all means, subscribe and follow. You're helping us out building the channel, and we really do appreciate y'all. But stick around. We're just getting started, and this is going to be fun. But until then, we'll catch you on the next one.